Welcome back, everybody, to Game Train Plays Minecraft. Today, we're starting on the main menu today. I did add a couple new mods. I told you guys at the beginning, the very first episode, that some mods were subject to change, either be taken out, or some mods were subject to change to be added back in, or added in, I should say. So I've actually played around with a couple different mods in my non-Let's Play world. This one right here, my 1.16.3. That is my one that I just play on when I'm not recording something. And I came across a couple mods that I think kind of fit with the type of playstyle that I like playing with anyway, where it doesn't necessarily 100% break the game, but adds kind of a quality of life to my current existing world. So I'm not going to take up too much time explaining these mods. There's only, I think, one new one, and then one that I removed. So the one that I removed, you'll see here, is Tiny Tweaks. It was causing too many conflicts between the RPG stats, and it was kind of annoying. It was just, the right clicking and then not being able to clear grass just by punching it was also very annoying. So I just decided, get rid of Tiny Tweaks. It didn't add all that much to my game anyway, so just get rid of it. You'll see here we added roughly enough items, which is basically like not enough items back in the day, just an updated version of it, and also for fabric. So we added that, and then I think, Limitless. Limitless was the other one. Basically what this one does, it allows you to exceed Minecraft's limits. Specifically, I installed this mod for enchanting. So the enchanting, your default maximum would be 30 enchantment levels worth of experience to enchant whatever you're trying to enchant. With this mod, you can build a huge enchanting table, and I think the limit is like 200, something like that. I don't know. I don't actually know the full limit of the enchanting for this mod, but it makes it ridiculous. It also adds different, like, higher levels of every enchantment. So higher unbreaking, higher efficiency, higher fortune, higher everything. So I figured that would be kind of fun to mess around with, and it's still not too broken, because you do have to be, like in my single player world, you have to be level 70 just to enchant. So to save up that much experience can get very time consuming. So I figured that fit in pretty well with our current list of mods. Other than that, and Flesh to Leather. This was another one. Again, more of a quality of life thing, and I probably won't utilize this very much for this world. Although with the Limitless, where I have to have more bookshelves, this might actually come in handy to make more books for myself. But we'll play it by ear. Whether I use this in the Let's Play or not, still up for debate. But that should be just about everything that has changed mod-wise since the last time I played with you guys. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into the world right now, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, we are back in the world, and before I go any further, yes, I have not worked on the house at all. Real life issues came up, and I had to attend to those over, prioritize those over this. So hopefully, I can get some work done on this maybe this weekend. See how the weekend shapes up for me. But we have done nothing to the house since last being on camera here. But one thing I did want to kind of share with you guys. So with my RPG stats mod, so you'll see here RPG stats. So you'll see here, right? My farming, level 1, 40 out of 101, correct? So I found a little, kind of an exploit. Like, it is, but it isn't. So this exploit, basically, the way you earn mining levels is anything that would generate some sort of crop, or, let's say, for this instance, seed. Anytime you break that block, you would gain experience towards that stat. So what I found, actually, in my single player world, was by punching grass blocks like so, you can actually level yourself up, and it's actually ridiculously fast to level yourself up. You'll see here down in the corner, I'm level 2. We'll punch a little bit more, and we'll soar in levels of farming. So you see there, I grew 2 levels in that short amount of time. All I did was clear a little bit of grass. So with this exploit in mind, I can gain farming levels like crazy. I spent about 10-15 minutes breaking grass on my single player world, and I was level 25, and I got the special bonus for hitting level 25, which is insane, by the way. So I do want to get to that on this as well. Basically what it does is when you're holding a hoe and you stand near crops and you shift click multiple times, it makes things grow exponentially fast. Like as your bone, like it basically means you're bone mealing just by shift clicking. And if that ain't the most broken thing I've ever heard of, I don't know what is. So we'll do that off camera. I'm not going to bore you guys to death with punching grass. But one thing I did want to do today while on camera was gain enough materials, i.e. obsidian, and make our way to the Nether. So the Nether, I have played a little bit more of it since my first episode of the series. I've played more of it on my single player world, and it is even more terrifying than before. It is so much more deadly to fight in, and you have to really be on your guard at all times. But it is definitely a essential part of us completing this game. So we're going to try to find our way down into lava territory, try to get ourselves some obsidian so we can make our way to the Nether, and I want to at least get there today. Whether we do some Nether exploration today or not, that's kind of up in the air right now. I do have a few goals I want to accomplish by the end of this episode, and just getting to the Nether is one of them. So if we can just get there, I feel that's good enough for now, and I can do some exploration with you guys on the next episode. So I'm going to just kind of mine my way to the bottom of this cave here and see if we can find ourselves a little bit of lava to get ourselves some obsidian. And when I get to that point, I'll come back with you guys. Alright, so we found ourselves down here in the cave, and we found ourselves another mine shaft. So, you know what that means. I'll have to explore this at some point. But that's not my goal today. My goal, my ultimate goal, is this right here. We're going to get ourselves some obsidian, and we're going to make it to the Nether. End of story. So this process does take way longer than I'm used to. But I figure this is a good time to kind of just sit here, relate with you guys, talk with you guys, see how you guys are doing. I hope you guys are having a good day. I definitely am. I'm having a pretty good week, actually. Week's been pretty stressful with work, but certain events have happened to where now I am feeling pretty darn good. So I hope you guys are also having a good week. So, I don't know what I'm talking about now. I don't know what to talk about now. There's really not much to expound on. So I'll probably just cut this all out. Probably not, though. If I do cut, I'm going to probably do something stupid like cut myself mid-sentence and then come back to you guys. Well, we got all the obsidian we're going to need for right now. We need the 10 for the portal, and then 4, or I think I actually only needed, no, it is 4. It is 4 for the enchanting table. So, there are a lot of zombies here, holy crap. Alright, but yeah, we have enough of the obsidian to do what we need to do. I guess the question is, do I want to explore this now, or be more focused and, accomplish my goals that I've set for myself? I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to try to actually stay focused on goals and get done what I wanted to get done this episode rather than dick around in a mine shaft for a while. So I'm going to make my way back home, and then I will come back with you guys. Oh, shit. And then I'll come back with you guys once we get that all figured out. Alright? Alright. Alright, so we actually already had 3 obsidian, so I collected more than I actually needed to, but that's okay. Hopefully you guys don't hold it against me. But now, we're gonna just throw our stuff in the furnace, the stuff that we collected at least, and then dump our inventory of all the stuff we don't need. And string, don't need it. Cobblestone we'll keep. Torches we'll keep. Iron we'll put in here. Bread we will throw in here. And coal. Coal will go in there. Alright, so we got a couple extra torches too. So, I'm not 100% sure where I want to put this nether portal just yet. I was hoping to put it somewhere in my house, and I think actually... I think like right here could be pretty cool. Just build it into the ground. Because then I can build the walls around it. Yeah, I kind of like that. So we're going to build it right here, right smack dab center. Like so. Go 3 up, 3 down. Shoot. Okay. Put 1 there. Do like that. And we'll just make it nice and even, like so. So I actually don't have any flint, so I need to go out and... I think that's gravel. We need to get some flint. At least 1 piece. Let's see how lucky I can get. Okay. Got 1 pretty quickly, actually. Alright, so now we need a piece of iron. We need 1 iron... plus the flint and steel, which makes no sense because it is not steel, it is iron. But I'm not gonna question. This game. We'll put the rest of the obsidian in there for now. All right, so now we're ready to go to the Nether. Well, I don't know if we're ready, but we're gonna do it anyway. Do I need anything else? We have our full set of armor. I don't think we need anything. We'll need some sort of building block, but we don't really have that anyway. The only thing we have is wood or glass, and I'm not using either of those in the Nether. So this is going to be an interesting thing here. We're going to go in, hopefully get a decent spawn to where we're not going to get immediately devoured by stuff. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Well, we're in the middle of one of the new biomes. And we're actually right behind what appears to be an illager spawner, which I am not happy about. So we're going to kind of mine this out a little bit. And I'm going to remember this time to actually set a waypoint. I've not heard that noise before. I have played quite a bit of the Nether in this, the new update, but I have not really heard that sound before. That was, it sounded like radiation almost. So we're just gonna kind of build up around ourselves here. Nothing too fancy, just something to protect us from immediately getting ganked when we come in here. That works. Alright, so we're actually going to set ourselves a waypoint here. We'll just call it portal. Keep it nice and easy. Turn it off. And here we are. We're in the Nether. We are ready to dive deep. Unfortunately, we did get a really unfortunate spawn, because right now we are in... Well, we're kind of on the outskirt, but we have to go through illagers in order to get anywhere over there, which is unfortunate, but we'll make do with what we got, right? That's what our parents always taught us, right? It was always to make do with what we get. So we got some magma cubes though. That's going to be really important later on in the game. Hopefully I can pick up some sort of looting weapon or something. so we can get tons of magma creams and not have to worry about that for when we want to upgrade our furnaces, because one of the furnaces does include a magma cream for its recipe. So hopefully we can get some looting going on soon. But in order to do that, we would first need to get our enchanting table, which I am also planning on doing this episode. So don't go anywhere. I'll be back with you guys when I do a little bit of exploration on my own. So, oh, why didn't you sleep? So, we are back at the base, and what we're trying to do now, one of my other goals, is to upgrade our farms a little bit. Maybe not upgrade, but at least expand the farms to the other resources. So I want to do at least the wheat and carrots as well. So I've already got my little thing of water right here. So we'll go ahead and carve out our tilled land here. 3. I had to go collect some cobble so we can actually have some walls here. And there. Alright. I also started clearing out a lot of the grass here just to get some more farming levels and just to make the area look nice. So we'll go ahead and make some walls. I don't know how many I really need. Can't imagine more than at least that for now. We have a little bit more cobble, so if we need more, we can always make more. So we'll go ahead and 1, 2, 3. A little fence gate will be right there. And we'll go all the way around once again. Connect those farms up. Collect all these seeds that I so clumsily left on the ground. Let's go ahead and craft ourselves another fence gate. I think it was like this, right? Yeah. Little fence gate. Set that all nice up. And I'll have to do some terraforming there because that feels clunky and weird and gross. So, but anyway, we're going to go ahead and start our... I think we're going to do wheat here. We have plenty of seeds, so I know I can at least fill out this 48 tile farm. See how many of the potatoes are fully grown, and we'll replant those as well. Start getting the potatoes rolling because see, I can't tell if these are fully grown. So I think age 7 is fully grown. So age 7 right here. Okay, so age 7 is the fully grown crop. So I think that was the only one. Oh, this one's good. And oh, I saw a 7. There's a 7. Okay, that should be the last one though. Yep, unfortunate. Okay, well, I wish that, like, I don't know, I'm so used to the old textures. I'm not used to these new potato textures. I can't really tell when they're fully grown, so I have to use the F3 in order to see. But we got our wheat started. So now we're also gonna do. Should we just do carrots behind here? Break this wall here. Make another fence gate there. And then just kind of make it one cohesive thing. Also, I'm gonna my little thing so I don't like worry about crops falling in the water. Shift click, and then I'll just leave the cobblestone there. This is also so it can grow at night. You want to make sure that you torch up your area and make sure it's all centered. Very particular about everything being centered. I don't know why. Just OCD something. We'll make sure this is all torched up so we get some growth going at night. Centered. Good. This is kind of undefined. Whether we're going to bust out of this wall too to go like probably melons and pumpkins. Actually, yeah, I like that. So that'll be melons and pumpkins off that way. Mouse is going a little crazy right now. I don't know how to control it. And we need water. That was what I was like. I was blanking for a second. I was like, I know I was like leaving for a second for something. But water. So we'll get water, come back through here. set up the, where's my hoe? There's my hoe. So 1, 2, 3, and I got rid of my shovel. Water right there. That way we can just do this, come all the way around again. 1, 2, 3. Then we can just line it up with the other farms here. Makes it a little easier. So then we got our, whoa. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay. That is the one disadvantage of having torches in your offhand. You can right-click, over-right-click too much. No, don't unsaturate. Okay. Only a few. All saturated, all good. Okay. So now we'll build the walls around this farm. Do I want, yeah, I kind of want everything to be kind of cohesive. So we're going to go ahead and bust down this wall. Right, dead center, yep. Come around here, and this will wrap around. Make sure we're inside. That'll all wrap around. And then our melons and pumpkins, we need to figure out the best design for it because they do grow a little differently. And I don't want any overlap between the two different crops. So we'll make sure that that's done. I'll probably figure that out off camera. We need 1, 2, 3 more fence gates. So let's make one more set of planks. 2 and 3. Go ahead and set these all up. So we got that one, we're good. That one, we're good. That one, we're good. All right. So now all of our farms are interconnected and also separate. And then I'm hoping by next episode, I want to start doing a cow and chicken farm. Possibly sheep as well. I'm not 100% sure yet, but for sure cows and for sure chickens, to get the leather rolling and feathers, because I've recently fought the Ender Dragon in my single player world, and I ran out of arrows very quick, and I didn't have a chicken farm to supplement the amount of arrows I would actually need. So definitely going to start that early on this one, and try to be well more prepared for the impending Ender Dragon fight. And then we'll also set up a sugarcane farm at some point as well. Sugarcane, I tend to do more of an automated one just because it's so tedious to have to go and break all of them. I never planted the carrots. Why didn't you guys tell me? Why didn't you guys tell me I didn't plant the carrots? Why didn't you tell me I'm a big idiot? So let's go plant the carrots. Actually plant the carrots. And then I think just about all my goals have been accomplished in this episode. I did a horrible job planting this. I need... My OCD will not let me plant just randomly. It has to be in a row, it has to be in a line, and then eventually fill out the whole farm. Pickaxe. Torch this up as well, just to make sure that everything grows. Excuse me. Make sure everything grows at a proper rate. So there we go. Everything is all torched up. Everything looks nice, symmetrical, and that is doing my OCD very well in that minimap. So I think that's just about it for my goals for this episode. I'm going to check real quick with my list that I have, and then we'll come back and decide whether we want to do more or call it for this episode. All right, I'll be right back with you guys. All right, so we do have a little bit longer in this episode than I thought we did. So what I've been doing off camera is just kind of setting up the pumpkin and melon farm right here. Very, very simple. Nothing too extraordinary about it whatsoever. But it functions, which is what I need. I need it to function. That's about it. But what we're going to do is I'm going to see if this trick still works. I'm going to see if the carpet over water still works. Seems like it does. the hitbox is very small, so we have to be very, very, very precise. This way, we can walk over our water, and no drops will go into the water, thus preventing us from, swiftly coming through here and collecting what, resources we do need. Okay. So there we go. Basic, simple. I like it, and that's all that matters. It'll do what it needs to do in order to get us where we need to go. That's all that really matters to me. So, the last thing I want to do in this episode is hopefully try to... Do I have any already grown wheat? What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to start a cow farm. I am going to try to start one. They are very frustrating. I've spent many a times getting frustrated over it, and I don't have any wheat. But we have bone meal. So bone meal turn... Okay, we'll go over to our wheat farm, try to turn a couple pieces into wheat. We'll build the pen first, actually. We'll build the cow pen first. That way we can actually have a place to lure them into. I kind of want it decent size, so I want it like extending out to here. But I do need my dirt. Let's say out to there. There's a good spot. Basically, we're just going to come out here. I want to kind of make it as big as this area. So we'll need a little bit more dirt. No big deal. And I see some cows on my mini-map across the river there, so we have a pretty good chance of actually getting them over here without much hassle. I know in my single-player world was a lot harder. I was not anywhere close to any cows, so I had to travel quite a far distance. That still wasn't enough dirt. I had to travel quite a bit of a distance just to find cows, and then I had to travel that same distance while they followed me. And yeah, it was not very fun. I got very frustrated very quick, and it actually took me like 2 days of like Minecraft days to actually get them all the way home. So I'm glad I don't have to go very far for these ones. We'll need some more excuse me, more fences as well. I want to try to make this even, obviously. 1 2 3 1 2 3, kind of like that. And then we'll just come all the way back like this. Maybe I'll have enough. I think I actually have enough. I do. So then we'll just need to make a fence gate for that as well. And boom. So then what we do, we'll plop that down right there. We still have some dirt, which is good. I want to terraform this just a little bit, make it a little nicer to walk on. That one doesn't. There we go. Okay, so now come to our wheat here. We'll make sure that it's fully grown. So we'll come to one that's not even close and just fully grow it ourselves. Replant. So our bone meal efficiency is actually pretty high because of our farming level. It ties directly into that. So it takes us less bone meal to actually get the fully grown crop, where normally it could take 3, maybe 4. Sometimes we're doing it in 1, sometimes we're doing it in 2. So definitely saves your resources quite a bit, focusing on leveling up your farming. So if you do end up playing with the mods that I play with, I definitely do recommend leveling up your farming. It does pay off in bounds to have a higher farming level. So we're going to try to get all 4 of these. If we can get all 4, I will be extremely happy. So we've got 3 attention. We've got all 4. So now, they don't have to go very far. They do have to go across water, so I'm hoping that they don't lose interest halfway through. And they're also very slow, so this is going to be a process just in itself. But we're determined, and we're very patient. we're not going to lose our minds here. We're not going to do it. So I need them to come over here. We did lose one. We've lost one's attention so far. Not a big deal. We only need 2. We only really need 2 in order to start this farm off right. Obviously, I would have liked all 4. And I'll probably try to get that guy once these 3 are secured in the pen. Yeah, come on. Come on. You want some of this too? I guess sheep also like wheat. I did not know that, actually. Come on. Okay. Come on. Everyone. Everyone. Center. Front and center. Front and center. Okay. So we got 3 cows and 3 sheep. That's a good start. And they all apparently sheep breed with wheat. So that's I learned something today. I thought it was, I don't know what else it would be, but I definitely did not think it was wheat. So we're going to try to get this last cow here. That way we can have, and we can pick up that sheep on the way back too. That way we can have 4 of each. They can start breeding immediately, and we can be in a better spot than with only having, what is that? Those are camels. I'll have to explore that in a second. That looks interesting. So I'm hoping I can get this cow and that sheep. And then all of our basic farms will be good to go. So we've got both of their attentions. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Cow. 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 Is that a traveling merchant? That looks like a merchant. I'm definitely gonna get his attention here in a second. Okay. This is gonna be the tricky one. Getting these guys in. Never mind. Very simple. Alright. So I want to go check out that merchant real quick, and then we will call it an episode. I just want to see what this dude's all about. Who are you? Wandering trader. Bubble coral block. Light gray dye. Azure bluelet. Sapling cyan dye. Bucket of pufferfish. Nothing of real value to me, but I've never seen one of those. So that's very interesting. I didn't even know that was a thing. Alright, Minecraft always throwing me for loops, I guess. We'll go ahead and get these guys breeding too. No, 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 no. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Don't leave. Don't leave. Okay, cool. Alright, so we'll get... Well, I didn't think that went through. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for this episode, you guys. Next episode, we are going to do some nether exploration. I promise. We got to the nether, but we need to do some exploration of it. Start kind of getting ourselves set up to get further into this game. I'll probably do some mining off camera as well as construction of the house over there. And hopefully by next episode, we actually have a stable house, because I know I promised that last episode. I just didn't have the time to do it. So next episode, I promise we will have it done. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up down below as well as a comment, and be sure to hit subscribe. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.